you've often heard these terms Web 1.0, Web 2.0, Web 3.0. I was an entrepreneur in the 90s in Web 1.0, where everyone treated the web as a traditional publishing platform. You put up content and you sold it, or you built advertising around it. That was the first stage, what I call Web 1.0. The classic Web 1.0 companies were Amazon, NewYorkTimes.com, Yahoo even. I had my own startup at the time called Audio Cafe. We were all in the business of taking traditional media and putting it on the internet, but not changing any of the rules. The great revolution was of Web 2.0. This is the revolution of Google, the revolution of self-publishing, the democratic revolution, the way in which now we all become producers of content. So when people talk about Web 2.0, they're talking about the democratization of power. Suddenly now everyone's a publisher. Anyone can put movies on YouTube. We all can put music up. We can all put our ideas up. We can all go on Twitter. But finally, Web 3.0, and I use these terms loosely because Web 2.0 became a household word, but Web 1.0 and 3.0 are just words I use because we don't have better words. We're living now in an age of 3.0. The great theorist, I think, one of the greatest thinkers and practitioners of Web 3.0 is a guy called Reid Hoffman. My book, for those of you who will read it, is built around the debate I did with Reid Hoffman at Oxford a few years ago about the value of social networks and nation states. Hoffman was the co-founder of LinkedIn. He was the guy who originally introduced the investor, a guy called Peter Thiel, to Mark Zuckerberg at Facebook. He's one of the most powerful and brilliant investors and thinkers and entrepreneurs in Silicon Valley. And he talks about Web 3.0, and I'm quoting him here. He said, Web 3.0 will be real identities generating massive amounts of data. So it's the D word again, it's data. Data is what is valuable. Data is the thing that will define companies. Again, from the conversations I had with your Chief Marketing Officer, he understands the opportunities and pitfalls of acquiring data in the financial sector. Data is the thing that defines everything. As I said, data is